Hi everyone. In this video we will talk about Bitcoin to the moon and when Bitcoin will hit 100k. So before starting this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Let's begin. Bitcoin is a new digital currency that was created in 2009 by an unknown person known only by the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. No middlemen, that is, no banks, are involved in the transactions. Expedia accepts Bitcoin for hotel reservations, Overstock accepts Bitcoin for furniture purchases, and Xbox Games accept Bitcoin for purchase. However, much of the excitement revolves around the possibility of becoming wealthy through trading it. In 2017, the price of Bitcoin soared into the thousands of dollars. Bitcoins can be used to purchase goods without revealing your identity. Furthermore, because Bitcoins are not tied to any country or subject to regulation, international payments are simple and inexpensive. They may appeal to small businesses because they do not charge credit card fees. Some people buy Bitcoins purely as an investment, hoping that their value will rise. Nobody knows what will happen to Bitcoin in the future. The majority of it is unregulated, but some countries, such as Japan, China, and Australia, have begun to consider regulations. Taxation and currency control are two issues that governments are concerned about. The fact that the markets appear to be more accepting of cryptocurrencies is one reason for their recent rally. Cryptocurrencies are unregulated because of their nature. This is both their biggest advantage and the biggest reason for investors' skepticism of them. However, major financial market players have recently begun to invest in Bitcoin in order to diversify their portfolios. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has been a vocal supporter of cryptocurrencies on Twitter. Nonetheless, actions are more powerful than words. Musk's multi-billion-dollar investment in Bitcoin sparked a massive uptick in the price. Other well-known investors appear to have taken notice and made similar portfolio decisions. Bitcoin is also increasing in risk appetite, in addition to gaining more widespread acceptance. 2021 is predicted to be a year of economic recovery compared to the previous year. COVID, Inc. There are currently 19 vaccinations taking place around the world. They are being carried out at an enviable rate in the United States in particular. This gives reason to believe that the coronavirus pandemic will be over in the next few months. Furthermore, since Joe Biden's election as president, the mood in the United States has shifted dramatically. Biden is a much steadier figure than his predecessor, and he is less likely to surprise the markets with unexpected decisions. In addition, Biden has been successful in getting a $1.9 trillion stimulus package passed through Congress. This money will be used to help the United States' economic recovery. Improvements in fundamentals in the United States have already shifted investor attention away from safe haven assets and toward riskier assets like Bitcoin. The 300% increase in Bitcoin in 2020 could happen again this year, but JP Morgan said in a note on Monday that such a rise would be unsustainable. While we cannot rule out the possibility that the current speculative mania will spread further, pushing the Bitcoin price up to the consensus region of between $50,000 and $100,000, the note stated, "We believe that such price levels would be unsustainable." On Sunday, Bitcoin soared to nearly $35,000 before plummeting by as much as 17% on Monday, the biggest drop since March. JP Morgan continues to see Bitcoin as an alternative currency to gold, with millennial investors preferring digital gold to traditional gold and driving demand for the cryptocurrency. To match the total private sector investment in gold via exchange-traded funds or bars and coins, Bitcoin would have to rise to $146,000 from its current market value of $575 billion, according to the note. However, the long-term target of Bitcoin becoming as valuable as gold is contingent on institutions becoming comfortable with the volatility associated with the crypto asset as it becomes a part of their portfolios. A less volatile Bitcoin would almost certainly lead to increased adoption among institutions for risk management purposes. As a result, expecting institutional investors to allocate the same amount of money to Bitcoin as they do to gold without a similar convergence in volatility is unrealistic. The convergence of Bitcoin and gold volatilities is unlikely to happen quickly, and we believe it will take several years, according to JP Morgan. In the year 2021, the world's most popular cryptocurrency was in the midst of an upward trend. In early January, Bitcoin's ascent came to an end at a price of $42,000. By the end of the month, however, it had discovered that the incentives had begun to strengthen once more. Bitcoin investors, which include top hedge funds and money managers, are betting the virtual currency could more than quintuple to as high as $100,000 in a year. Based on a model that uses the stock-to-flow ratio to measure the scarcity of commodities like gold, Estes predicts Bitcoin will be worth between $100,000 and $288,000 by the end of 2021. According to him, the price of Bitcoin is 94% correlated with the model. Bitcoin could reach $318,000 by the end of next year, according to Citi technical analyst Tom Fitzpatrick, who cited its limited supply, ease of cross-border movement, and opaque ownership in a note last week. Bitcoin hit an all-time high of $57,371 in February, setting a new record. Will the cryptocurrency be able to maintain its upward trend, or will it eventually crash? We believe that the valuation and position backdrop for Bitcoin has become much more challenging at the start of the new year, it continued. Another analyst who sees Bitcoin hitting $100,000 is Tom Lee of Fundstrat, who predicted last week that the crypto asset could quadruple in 2021 due to a similar parabolic rally to that seen in 2017. Expect Bitcoin's value to rise as long as market sentiment remains risk-friendly and businesses continue to accept it. Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital predicted that Bitcoin would hit $100,000 by the end of the year, according to Bloomberg. Bitcoin is based on so-called mining computers, which compete every 10 minutes to solve mathematical puzzles in order to validate blocks of transactions. New Bitcoins are awarded to the first person who solves the puzzle and completes the transaction. Its technology was created with the intention of having the reward for miners every 4 years, thereby reducing inflation. Bitcoin underwent its third halving in May, which reduced the rate at which new coins are created, thereby limiting supply. Bitcoin's resurgence has been sparked by this halving. In a letter to investors on Friday, hedge fund Pantera Capital stated that Square's Cash App and PayPal, which recently launched a crypto service for its more than 300 million users, have been scooping up all new Bitcoins. This has resulted in a shortage of Bitcoin, which has fueled the recent rally. According to Phil Bonello, research director at digital asset manager Grayscale, the so-called Whale Index, which counts addresses or wallets holding at least 1,000 Bitcoins, is at an all-time high. According to Bonello, more than 2,200 addresses have been linked to large Bitcoin holders, up 37% from 1,600 in 2018, indicating that institutional money has flooded in. Bitcoin has recently attracted the attention of investors such as Stanley Druckenmiller, the founder of the hedge fund Duquesne Capital, and Rick Reeder, the chief investment officer of global fixed income at BlackRock Inc. However, because of the pandemic's economic impact, retail investors remain largely unaffected. However, with the addition of Square and PayPal, Leonard Neo, head of research at crypto index fund provider Stack Funds, anticipates a surge in retail demand that will be even greater than in 2017. Bitcoin is expected to reach $60,000 to $80,000 by the end of 2021, according to Neo. All of the high-flying forecasts left Tempus Inc. currency trader Juan Perez unimpressed, if not shocked, and he said that betting $100,000 on Bitcoin next year would be a bet on the global financial system collapsing. Governments all over the world will not allow this to happen. They will not allow fiat currencies to collapse in such a manner, Perez stated. However, the path to 100K may not be straightforward. Future rallies will be fueled by announcements about major investments in cryptocurrencies or major businesses accepting Bitcoin as a payment method. Nonetheless, many traders will close their positions to take profits at each new historic high, resulting in short-term weakness. As a result, Bitcoin is likely to go through a cycle of rallies and profit-taking downward corrections. Hopefully you enjoyed the video? If you want more videos like this, let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.